Hey there, welcome back to my home. So if you remember last week, I told you that I was going to paint my kitchen cabinets. Well, I did, and I cannot wait to show you how it turned out. So come on in.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in full.
So I started off by removing my cabinet doors, the drawers, and taping things off really well because I was going to bring my sprayer in to spray the primer on. And so I wanted to tape off the walls and the countertops and the granite and the tile. So that's what I did here. Then I sprayed off all of the surfaces with TSP to remove any built-up grease. And then I started spraying with the primer. And it was really good. You know, I have no complaints using it. But I don't know that I needed to prime my cabinets. I did it. And so I don't have anything to compare it to. But the paint that I used said that it has primer built in. I can tell you a comparison because on my island, I didn't end up using primer. I just used the paint to paint the cabinet. So I'll let you know how that turns out. So far, so good, but it would have been helpful. I also didn't use a sprayer on the island and the part by my fridge. I've had more control with the brush and it went a lot faster. So I guess we'll see how it holds up, over time, but I'll let you know. I will tell you though that the sprayer, it goes everywhere. I did have, you see the tile there below. I had that covered when I was priming the rest of the cabinets, but I found little specks on my floor that I had covered. I found it in my curtains that I had hang up. You can't really see it all that well, but I know it's there, so it bugs me. But anyway, I think that's partly why I stopped using the sprayer. But I mean, it gave good coverage. It looks good, but I just don't see with all of the prep work you have to put into covering everything up. Not that you don't have to tape off anything when you're painting with a brush. It has gone a lot faster just painting by hand. So I don't know. For what it's worth, do what you want to do. But the rest of the cabinets went a lot better without the sprayer. So then I added the paint color. Now this is the same color, the alpaca blanket that I have in my entryway. And to tell you the truth, I didn't like it. I didn't like how light it was. And in my head, that's not the color that I thought it was going to be. I'll show you. Okay, so don't get me wrong. It's a very pretty color. I mean, I love it. I used it in all of these rooms in my house. But I thought it was going to be it looks creamy in the kitchen. It didn't look as dark as I thought it would. And so I ended up going to Sherwin-Williams and found swatches that I held up against the cabinets. And they're the kind that you peel and stick. So that's what I did. I stuck different swatches of different colors on the upper cabinets and then some on the lower cabinets. And I found exactly what I wanted. So I started off painting them the same color as my entryway, which is called Alpaca Blanket. When I put them on, it was really light. I did not like the way that it looked. It looked, in this light, it looked creamy, and that wasn't what I was going for. I wanted it to be a really nice greige. So I went to Sherwin-Williams down the road, and I picked up these swatches, and they had the Perfect Greige, I think it was called. Yep, the Perfect Greige. And then they had a new gray. And I had put because they're little sticky things, I put them on here, and that was the color I wanted. So this was a new gray. And then I did a little darker shade on the bottom cabinets, which is a Perfect Greige. Their paint is a little pricey for what I needed it for. So I went to Home Depot and I color matched it myself online. I'm going to look for the website that I used, and I put in there the Sherwin-Williams paint, and it gave me several different paint brands that closely matched that color. So I will link it in the description box. But when I did, it gave me the Behr paint, which was for this one up here is called Graceful, and this one is Perfect Taupe. So I got those matched, and I think the bottom part is only going to take me probably 1 pint. Is it a pint? 1 quart. Sorry, 1 quart of paint for the bottom, because I'm barely at halfway, and I've gotten the middle island done, and I still have 1 bottom cabinet over here by my fridge. I bought a gallon of this, so I've got more than I need, but I just have the uppers above my fridge to do. But yeah, it is looking fantastic, and I love how it lightens up this room, and I can't wait to start decorating in here. It's so pretty, and I am going to show you knobs. I haven't bought anything yet. I went to my local Habitat for Humanity, and I'll put a little clip in here so that you can see what their selection was. And so when I went, I saw these, and I thought these are really cute because these are 5-inch, and I guess that's the thing now. They're doing 5-inch spacing or handles. And let me see if I can get you to see. I'm painting currently the bottom cabinets in my garage, so that's why they're not in here. But I like that. I think it looks nice. It's 5-inch spacing, and this one looks more. This is just one of the options they had. They had also these, which are 3.5 inch or 3 1/3 inch, something like that. But I don't think that it makes enough of a statement. I'm not sure that I like that one. I was looking for some like this on Amazon that were 5 inches, but I couldn't find anything I liked. And these are $1.99 at, I think it's $1.99 at, hold on. But they only had 3 in stock. So I found a website, because found them on Amazon also, but it wasn't a match, because you see this one has a little bump here. Some of them had like 2 bumps. So I just wanted to make sure that they matched these. I found a website that I can order individual ones, and they had them priced at like $2.39 a piece. So I was like, if I only have to purchase 2 of them, because I only need 5, that would work out perfectly. So I could do it up here also. I mean, that would look really pretty, but they also had these, and just enough for my drawer, my cabinet. So I'm going to purchase those tomorrow, and these were $1.99, and that will look nice. I think that'll look really pretty. One of my other options, because I like these too. I really liked these knobs. And, oh, you couldn't see the top. Let me show you this better. Okay, so see how that looks. That's pretty. I thought about doing knobs on all of it, like just doing knobs down here, but I like the pulls. I think they're pretty. Or just doing these, but if I purchase these, it's a little bit more expensive, and I'm trying to not do it cheaply, but I'm trying to do it low cost. So I don't want to go against my my goal for this year yet. So I mean, I think that this one will look really pretty there, and the pools. I think that'll look really nice. So they had just enough for my cabinets at Habitat for Humanity. And they had 3 of these, like I mentioned. And then I found a website, which I will link below, that they had them for a really good price. So that is what I'm going to get with those. Okay, so my lighting in here. Let me show you. So the lights up here. Okay, you see that one light right up there? That light. Okay, so these lights up here from, I guess, how they make them, the builder now puts them, they are LED lights. And you can't just change the bulb on it. If any of the lights go out, you have to change the entire fixture, which is a pain in the butt. So when this one went out, I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I need to find something that is easy in the future for me to just change. I would just like I was thinking about getting an electrician to put pot lights in here so I could just change the bulb. But I was watching on HGTV, Nate Berkus and his husband have a show on there, and it was about fixing people's homes that try and do DIY. I'm going to try and find the episode, and I will put a little picture here so you can see. They did this one woman's kitchen, and they had redone the kitchen, and they had flush mounted lights, 4 of them in the kitchen. And I've always seen people putting pendants above their island, and that's really what I thought I was going to do. But none of these lights that I would replace them with line up to the top of my island. So I knew that I would end up having to get an electrician to come in and wire it so that I could hang pendants up here. But, you know, I'm trying to keep costs low. And so after I saw that and the flush lights, I thought, that's a really good idea. And it looked so nice in our kitchen. So what I did was I just looked on Pinterest and found other flush mounted lights in kitchens and thought, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to look really nice. It doesn't create any obstruction from the living room into the kitchen to see, you know, any of the decor or anything. So I found these at Home Depot, and this will go with all of the other oil rub bronze items that I have in here. So I'm going to put these in all of these places where I have those LED lights. And I think that is going to look so pretty as a light fixture. It doesn't take up too much visual interest because of the glass bulb or glass shade. So, but it adds enough from up there. And they have LED bulbs that are 100 watts because I need more light in this kitchen. So I'll try those out, see how they work. And yeah, that's my plan. As soon as I'm finished with the painting, I will change the light fixtures and I'll bring you along. So probably next week's video will show me changing all those out, and then you can see it all complete. I'm so excited. And then some other little projects that I have for the kitchen, just with the decor and the decorate with me. And so I'm excited. It's going to look so nice. And I think that's all I have to show you right now. But I've also been working on that dresser, and it's done. I have it listed. And so hopefully that will sell so that it can pay for some doorknobs that I'm going to do, because I'm going to paint the bathroom door, and then I'm going to paint this pantry door, and yeah, and pay for the knobs. So yeah, I'm excited. It looks really good, and I love the color. It lightens it up in here, and I just like it so much. I'm ready for spring. I have some planting things that I'm going to do out in my yard. Yeah, and so I'm still working some of the projects through in my head, but as soon as I do, I will share them with you. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye.